Hello and welcome back to Zero Time Dilemma. In the last episode I left off wanting to follow up on all the revelations that I've come across with Q, as we now know as Sean. And that's what this episode is basically dedicated for. I am extremely tired, so just bear in mind if I'm not paying attention or if I seem distracted. But my mind has been so fixated on wanting to test the two new things that we've gotten to like input in this game. One being the 8-digit code that works on Q's head. I'm gonna say Q because like that's still he's technically a little different than Sean. Q is what we've been playing as, but there's also the instance where I have the crossbow as Q and can shoot, and I don't know if that is also an instance where I can just type in Sean. But there's only one way to find out, and that's by testing my theories. Let's go. Into the flow, where I first... this one is still pissing me off that that's still locked. Where I first need to I guess the three-way standoff. Oh yeah, and I also thought about where the kill code switch boxes could be. It's probably in this line because it's a straight line in all three cases, much like how this seems to be like a straight path of just doing the right thing. So, I guess I'm going to try Sean. And then a secondary thing, if Sean doesn't technically work, I think it's Sean729. I took a picture of that. Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-yay. Can I shoot myself and survive? Sean. Error. Okay. Sean... oh, there's no numbers. 7, 2, 9. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, that theory goes out the window. I still have that picture saved of SEAN. Unless I can type myself? You cannot commit suicide. Okay. Gotcha. What about camera? I don't know. Is there a camera somewhere? Nope. Okay, so what else could I possibly shoot? Who will you kill? No one? Oh! Okay. So then what is the fourth thing that I could type in?
Alright. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you two?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
That woman is terrifying. Huh? That's gonna kill all of us!
No!
I was about to say, those things actually have, like, a detonation distance, so it doesn't kill the user.
What an idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. CT, Carlos, Junpei. QT, Q. DT,
It's technically
Diana,
dead.
Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
Are you gonna cut me open this time?
Let's go, Mira. Let's get out of here. Build a happy home and wonderful future together.
Yeah.
3 days later, my consciousness is reborn.
Man, I don't think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. And this bed is super comfy. I couldn't ask for anything more. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Right.
I hope we can be like this every day. Forever and ever and...
Well, I can't say I didn't see that coming. Okay, so that didn't come out the way that I thought, and I'm kind of glad that it accepted the answer that I put in, as in no one, but I wonder what other variations it would have accepted, like nobody. So this has to be 0, right? This kink out to the right, it's got to be 0 in some way. Don't know identity, so that bullshit. And then where was the kill code? Here. Yeah. Force quit box Q, jump to here, and then I can type in my thing. Yes.
But
Okay, it's only numbers here. So it's gotta be the thing that I'm thinking of. 6140 4091. Well, that wasn't right. So I still have to keep these fucking numbers? Ah. Okay. I didn't need to do that. Oh, I guess just by hitting escape, it skips the entire thing for me. Thank you. Because I don't have the time for that. Okay. Then, this, recording session is technically shorter than I wanted it to be, because I thought those were gonna press onward. I should mention I did previously put some thought into maybe possibly the whole thing with Clover and Alice coming from the future back to the past in their own bodies, kind of dealt with the pupa thing. Because technically you can send 2 bodies, but that would just mean that Alice and Clover there would remain in that world, but it would at least send somebody in another dimension somewhere else. If I back up, is there anything new for anyone? No. Okay, so I just have to make a different decision somewhere so I can fill out the rest of this episode. What was this? Carlos's sin. Why are you locked? Can't really do anything there. Can't really do anything there different either. I drank what? Oh, the gift from Gab. Why did that stop? No. Don't quite remember. Can't really make a different decision if I don't know who 0 actually is. Who killed Mira? Can I... Did I try Eric before? Me? Will this do anything, or will it just play at the same scene?
I see. I knew it was you.
Okay, right to the point.
Why?
Just plays out the same, but I can live, right? No. Aww. Okay. That didn't change the flow. Can I type in Mira? Who killed Mira? Mira? What would I put here? Bad end, just in general, okay? Q end 1, shoot Eric, shoot Mira, don't shoot. No, all three of these include shooting, well, doing something with the weapon. So this has gotta be, I don't know. Can I do anything different here? Who killed Mira? Can I try typing Mira? I doubt this will work. Maybe I just let the time run out next time.
You're saying she took her own life? By strangling herself? Don't fuck with me!
Okay, same thing. This one's different, technically. Nope.
Why?
Never mind. Bad end again. Can I... What can I say? Maybe I just wait it out. Who killed Mira? Stay silent. Maybe I just don't answer. I think my first thing was 0. Or... I don't think I ever tried Eric. I think I tried 0 first.
Me?
Huh.
I killed Mira?
God damn it! Unless he shot himself. Nope. We try once more without saying anything, and if that doesn't work, then we move on. The issue is that, like, whenever it's at, like, this type of fork in the road, I don't know if I've actually acquired the knowledge yet to move on. Yeah. I mean, it's... I'm glad they have a different script for every choice that I've made, but, like... what other choice can I actually make? Oh. Hello.
I don't know.
Well, now we're stuck. Or not.
Hey, how could any of this even happen? Mira was everything to me. A lowly ice cream clerk and a beautiful goddess of a customer. She seemed like a rare flower, forever out of my reach. It made me happy just to see her smile from behind the counter. But I took her order, and we spoke for a bit. Day after day, we talked like that. I wanted to be with her. If she needed help, I wanted to be there. I started to feel like I'd do anything for her. Mira was the one to ask me out the first time. Every date after that, I took the initiative.
Well, good for you.
The longer we dated, the more and more I came to like her. I really loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, I felt like she was a lot like my mother. To tell the truth, I don't really remember much about my mother anymore.
Oh.
She died when my brother and I were still pretty small.
And
But
she
a
was
good
too.
cook and liked things clean.
Mira, anyway. I mean,
She was always smiling. And above all, her gentleness and warmth are what I remember the most. I guess putting it that way, her and Mira aren't very similar at all. But still, I felt something in who Mira is. Something that's a lot like her. Everything just seemed so bright after I met her. I couldn't help but think every day was great. I was going to propose. I scraped together all my money and bought an engagement ring.
you and Junpei should talk.
And then... Why? Why did this have to happen?
Hey, Eric. Let's work together to find the killer. I'm really sad Mira died too. I'll never forgive the person who did it.
Was there a
That's why-
butt on there originally in the subtitles?
Hmm?
Because I actually prefer that without the butt.
This is...
What is that? Is that like evidence of a struggle? Again, locked. Interesting. Why? Why? And then we jump to here at the door of truth, which I don't have the code for. And that leads into a different future. I guess I can... I should make a different decision here, I guess? Find the mask. You know, if I can. Because Akane was very cryptic. So if I choose 4 and then go back to 1, but there's going to be a key that I need, I think, if I saw it correctly. And it should just be like, oh yeah, we survived, and then that cuts away. Maybe. Stranded pair. They stayed there. Why did that get cut off? Oh well, I'll just stick with my plan of getting the mask and then ending that one, and then whatever that split decision is, I'll find out after the fact. Yep. So I chose 4, and that didn't have it, but 1 might.
Is that
Oh, number 1 opened this time. I think I saw.
This is...
The Monty Hall problem.
the remaining loggers have been narrowed down to 2. With
Okay, it's the same script. Maybe I should pay. Maybe I should pay attention, because...
Oh, yeah! We did it!
Tell them what they won. Correctly answer the Monty Hall problem.
Oh, you gotta be joking.
Maybe it is, like, they're...
One? Are you telling me there's only one?
Maybe I
The
should have paid
announcement.
attention to the script better the first
It
time.
never said that there would be 3.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, no. But it'll all be all right. We'll just rotate the mask between the 3 of us.
We can't.
Why?
The door doesn't open for 20 minutes. The pump only has enough oxygen for 1.
Damn it! What the hell? Ah, what the hell?
Ooh.
Hey, Carlos. I have a favor to ask.
Live while
I know.
her and I die.
I haven't been a firefighter for 10 years.
Or-
To make the wrong choice now.
Or keep her alive. Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad I got to hear your voice one last time.
Huh?
It brings back that time at the festival. Remember? We went together. You found this weird character mask and bought 2. You tried to make me wear one. Oh, that's right. You were wearing a yukata then. You said it had been your mom's before she died. That's why it was so big on you. I want to go to that festival again.
Junpei, no. Hurry, put the mask on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ah.
Junpei! Junpei!
Doesn't really hit the right tone, but oh well. But did you see the ring? Or not? Can I look at... Oh, game over. Oh yeah, that's right. Technically playing as Carlos. Yeah. Got all of that. Save in here. Yes. Okay. Let me look back at the flow. That explains why Carlos and Junpei are dead in this reality, where Fi is technically already dead as well. Not for recording's sake, but just for my sake, I'm just gonna listen back to like see if I actually could have just figured it out, like that the door is just open.
10 lockers are beside the door. Within one of them, there is an oxygen mask. Which locker will you open?
The probability is 1 in 10.
Going with a different one, picking 1 this time.
I know which locker contains the oxygen mask. If there is a mask in the locker you chose, 8 of the remaining 9 lockers will randomly open. If the mask is not within the locker you chose, 8 lockers, except the correct one, will open.
Oh, wait, there's no timer for this one? Interesting. Well, I guess there's no timer necessary for this version anymore. So it said if the gas mask was in the locker that I chose, 8 of the remaining 9 would open. If it's not... Hold on. I gotta look at these words specifically. If the mask is not within the locker you chose, 8 lockers, except the correct one, will open. If there's a mask in the locker you chose, 8 of the remaining 9 doors will randomly open. If the mask is not within the locker you chose, 8 lockers, except the correct one, will open. Hold on. I think I should look into, like, whatever the Monty Hall problem is, because it still seems like both are viable options. Maybe I'm not thinking it through 100. Okay, the Monty Hall problem is a brain teaser in the form of a probability puzzle, loosely based on the American television game Let's Make a Deal, and named after its original host, Monty Hall. The problem was originally posed in a letter by Steve Selvin in the American Statistician in 1975. How to solve the Monty Hall problem. The correct answer is that you do want to switch. If you do not switch, you have the expected 1/3 chance of winning the car, since no matter whether you initially pick the correct door, Monty will show you a door with a goat. Okay. So, reading through this, you're still, like, it's still not a guarantee that it's behind door number 1 or door 8. The Monty Hall just says it's a higher probability that it's behind door 8 by switching. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Because right from the get-go, there is a 1 in 3 chance for all of them, technically, because the other 8 were going to be revealed. For all of them, there was a 1 in 3 chance that it was just going to be behind the door that I chose to begin with, and then removing 8 out of the equation, you're now left with 2 options. One that's just random, and one that could be correct. And in the end, you still don't really have, like, any definitive way except the game master from knowing whether or not that's right. But that doesn't mean that it increases your odds realistically, but you have more chance of winning. It's just a paradox in and of itself. Like, it's still 50-50 between whether you want to choose or stay, but it's a 2/3 matter. It doesn't really matter. It's definitely programmed to just switch no matter what, which I think is kind of dumb. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe if I just keep playing that, maybe there is one time where it doesn't do that. But, yeah, I'm not... Looking at that, I'm not that happy with that. Okay. Now let's, I guess, just pick a different answer for the 3 dice. I just don't throw it then. Was there a timer for this one all that time ago? I don't remember there being a timer for this. Maybe there was. From the very first room that I ever attempted. Can I click the ground? No. These aren't the same numbers.
Yep.
So there is random chance. So does that mean that there is random chance for that other one not being right either? The one that I was just complaining about? Can I, realistically, just keep going for it? Also, why are you locked even after I die? I mean, realistically, I see 3 of one number out of 5 dice in Yahtzee happen quite a bit. Blessed by Lady Luck, all the dice roll ones. Okay, how programmed is it to be on the 3rd time?
Huh?
No way. Oh, yes! Yes! Hell yeah! We're alive! We're actually alive! Yeah!
Damn, I've never seen Junpei in this game.
Hey, why are the two of you just standing there? Guys, it's 1/216! We just got a miracle! Yeah. You're right.
I just can't believe it.
We're alive, right? Of course we're alive! What, do I look like a ghost to you? Or an undead zombie? If I was, then my heart wouldn't be pounding a mile a minute right now. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. We definitely gotta have a toast back in the lounge.
Runs through piano wire and loses his head.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
I don't think I've seen Junpei this excited since grade school.
I guess he's still the same guy you knew underneath, huh?
I'm really glad.
That we're alive, or...
Both.
Nothing beats a cold one after surviving a close call.
Come on! You guys should join me.
Sorry, I'll pass.
I'm really not in the mood for it.
For real? Are you serious?
Hey, are you already drunk?
Yeah, I am! Drunk on life! I am buzzed on this kick-ass feeling of surviving the impossible!
Boa beer.
You probably shouldn't drink too much, Junpei.
Why not? We're just going to conk out again in 40 minutes anyway, remember?
Oh wait, that's right, he has a drinking problem.
We
Forgot about that.
experienced the miracle of hitting 1/216th odds. 0.46%, guys! Come on! Let's use the remaining time we have to savor this awesome moment.
A miracle, huh? It definitely would be. If it happened on the first try.
Guys, what are you saying? We only threw the dice once, right?
Are you sure
Yeah.
about that? Maybe we just don't remember. And in reality, we've rolled the dice over and over again.
Huh?
If we threw them 3 times, the probability would be 72 to 1. I wouldn't really call those odds a miracle.
Okay, so it is.
Oh, so
it has to be
what?
3
Does
times
that
for this
really
discussion to happen.
I'll say it again. We've only gone and thrown the dice once. Once. Right, Carlos?
Yeah, that's true.
The affirmation
What are
from
you trying
male.
to say, Akane?
Carlos, let's say you were going to roll 10 dice all at the same time.
I-
So, do you
I just
think
brought up the
you'd
fact
end
of
up with
Yahtzee.
all
Weird.
of them displaying a 1?
Of course not. It's impossible.
It's not
Right.
impossible, it's
The
improbable.
probability is 60,466,176 to 1, but that's essentially impossible. If you tried 60,466,176 times, however, what would happen?
Still no guarantee.
Likelihood of all of them being 1 is...
Maybe
Not
at least,
so much of an impossibility, right?
like I said, not impossible,
I'll give you
just
another example.
improbable.
Junpei. If 2 to the 4th power, 16 people, compete in a rock, paper, scissors tournament,
Mhm.
how many matches are needed before a winner can be determined?
Why are you talking about...
8.
Just answer the question.
Really? Okay, first, the 16 narrow down to 8. Then 8 to 4
Yeah.
and 4 to 2. After the final round, 1 person's left standing, so... a total of 4?
So, what would happen if 2 to the 100 did the same thing?
It'd be 100.
And how confident do you feel about winning this tournament, Junpei?
I'm not, obviously. You're out of the competition after you lose just 1 match. You'd have to win 100 rounds straight to win.
But someone will do it and win, right? A victor who wins 100 matches without losing one will exist. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The person who won. But only because of circumstance. I mean, more or less.
Well, duh, but why are you...
It may be obvious, but it's important. The one who lives on does so due to circumstance.
The anthropic principle.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's connected to the many worlds and multiverse theories.
Have I
The
at this
hell
point in
are
this game?
you-
This universe is a little too well suited for human beings. That principle explains why. They say, for example, that if Jupiter was just a bit smaller, the Earth likely wouldn't have even formed.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the only instance either. There are physical constants throughout the universe. But if even one had changed the tiniest bit, humanity wouldn't have been created at all.
Right, so who's to
But
say that
anyone
this
can see
technically
we do actually exist.
isn't like the 4th
that's
time
exactly my
that
point.
all of these conditions
We
have been met?
exist. Therefore, we know that we exist. Perhaps somewhere in reality there are countless universes devoid of humanity where the idea of humans didn't even begin.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't possible to know if those other universes exist or not.
Okay.
That's because there are no human beings to observe within them. The only universe we can measure is our own.
Right, and
Therefore,
humans made up our
This
own
is the
measurements
universe
to,
we exist in.
like,
Wait,
we
are
made
you
our own
talking about tautology?
number
1
system,
plus 1
everything.
equals 2 is a form of tautology also, right? The left and right sides of the equation say the same thing.
That's sophistry.
Are you sure?
Anyway, I get what you're trying to say, Akane. Maybe, somewhere in this world, there are an infinite number of histories where we were executed by the Gatling guns. But we don't know if those histories really exist. Basically, because we're dead in those histories. The dead can't observe the world. Only those who are still alive can do that. Therefore, we exist here, now.
There are some times in this game, and I don't know if it's like consistent with just like one specific character,
could be true as well.
where they tell information at you instead of just like, hey, did you know about this thing? And I feel like Lotus didn't do that, but she does, and I find her annoying.
You can't say for sure such a universe doesn't exist. If it does, then we could expect that aliens would be interacting together within it.
Like with
Okay, now that
Fi, it
sounds
made
fun.
sense, because like she had been through multiple realities where she would just obtain the information
God
that
had
we
intended in
need.
the first place.
But this is...
And this one is a failure.
So, we exist in the universe God abandoned, huh?
What's the matter?
You guys talking like this, I don't feel like drinking anymore. Kinda getting the feeling I was an idiot for acting like we won the lottery. I mean, don't you agree? There could be a history somewhere out there that's happier than ours right now.
Yeah, and
Or
also
maybe
worse.
It's really true.
We might be in the history God abandoned.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-Passes will be revealed. I, Kill, Fool, Moon, Fate. That is all.
No.
That means only Fi is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Forget what I just said. Huh. Seems like we're the ones with the best luck. God hasn't gone and abandoned us.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear that announcement?
5 X-Passes were released. The
Yeah.
only one left to die is Fi from D-Team, and then we...
Junpei! Don't you ever say that, even if it's a joke.
How many times are we gonna see that fucking animation? Just crush the stupid ring. And then it just stops. Huh. Door of Truth, should I have like a 16-digit code at this point? I feel like I could go back and revisit some of these, but I can end this episode here, I think. I'm tired, and I'm gonna listen to like her little spiel over again when I end the episode, so I can focus on her while I'm not talking. And I highly recommend that you do the same and like try and focus on what I'm saying and also focus on what they're saying at the same time. Well, not at the same time. Like you can go back and rewatch it if you want, but we got the antidote here, right? Yeah. We sent it over to Blue Team. They didn't have much of a chance to experience it yet. Don't shoot. That led to Fi burning. Stranded pair locked in that room. I don't really remember. What was this one? Oh yeah, Akane just leaves by herself, and they're stuck. So what could we possibly see after the fact with that? I don't know. Like I said, I'm ending this episode here. Hey there, I'm interrupting this last bit of the outro to mention I wanted to explore more about the Monty Hall thing and like what other people were saying about it, because like I was still kind of upset that like, oh, if you actually do know the probability thing, technically the odds increasing to what people are describing as, from instead of it being a 1 in 10 chance to what looks like 50-50 is now a more probable chance of it being 9 in 10. You actually can get a 1 in 10 chance of picking the wrong door if you switch, because I'm looking at a subreddit question where it's like, I'm a bit disappointed that you're not rewarded if you know Monty Hall problem. And then they go on to describe how they statistically chose the better option and lost. So they changed which door, and they still lost. So there actually are odds in this game. And that's what other comments are also saying. In fact, someone said that in a Let's Play that they watched, someone got the 1 in 216 dice roll on their first try. So with it happening to me in 3 rolls wasn't... Well, maybe they take it easy, like, after a few times. Maybe. I don't know. But, like, who's to say? And maybe the blank round and the live round are also random chance. Oh well, back to the episode. I am very tired, so I gotta move on. So even if I made any sense at all, or if I think I'm right, I'm probably wrong, because I am very... I had a different term for... Exhausted, my god. As you could tell, like, my thought processes are, like, almost nil at this point. I am coming into station, and the conductor is in the caboose right now. Like, I should stop while I'm ahead. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to end this episode here, and in the meantime, I will leave you with one final message as a final goodbye, in that being, have a nice day.